with a hoppy dude. With a hoppy dude. Oh, on the island. With a hoppy dude. Yeah, we're gonna do your thing.
Do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing right now. I'm gonna start by opening this thing.
Well, that's a good sound.
That's a good sound.
That's a beach pop.
That was a beach pop. That was a beach psst.
Right.
And I'm going to hand you this.
Okay.
Okay. This is going to be the first one we're going to taste, but we got to talk a little bit first.
Okay.
And we'll introduce it. So you put that in your holder.
Okay.
And I'll work on getting another one out for me.
While you're doing that, we are here in Corolla, North Carolina, on the Outer Banks.
Yeah.
Bringing you our Hoppy Outer Banks episode. The second one. Second one last year.
Oh yeah, we did one last year.
Yep.
This is Nag's Head 2026.
2026.
2026. This is just in the old Nag's Head. This is our annual pilgrimage to Corolla, North Carolina.
Right, and we take this one on the chin for you.
Yeah.
Because we sacrifice to bring you all this incredible hoppiness and beer news and beer information, because that's how we roll. We're just good guys that way.
Well, here's the educational part. Speaking of pilgrimages.
Yes, pilgrimages.
The pilgrims.
The pilgrim.
The people that landed at Plymouth Rock.
Right.
Came over from England, landed at Plymouth Rock.
The Puritans.
Yeah. Do you know, though, they brought beer with them?
What?
They brought beer with them. And as a matter of fact...
Wait a minute. I thought they were like all strict, puritanical...
Yeah, they were really strict. They got to drink beer. But they actually, and part of the reason they landed at Plymouth Rock, they were originally planning to come farther down the coast. So who knows? They could have made it down to here, where we're at in North Carolina.
Right.
But they stopped at Plymouth Rock, and they had to stop there because they were running out of beer. That is no kidding true, and it's based on ships' logs, right, and people's logs. The guy, Captain Christopher Jones of the Mayflower, forced the decision to stop and leave the passengers off at Plymouth Rock because he needed the remaining beer for the crew for the voyage back.
Yeah.
They drank beer because they couldn't. If they brought water, it would get tainted. It would go bad. People get sick. So they drink beer on the voyages instead.
That's insane.
Yeah, and the guy who eventually became the governor of the colony, William Bradford.
Yeah.
He documented in his writings his displeasure at being put ashore and made to drink water.
How dare they?
And so.
Not to mention those goofy ass hats with the big buckles on them and shit.
Yeah, I've sometimes worn a goofy ass hat when I've been drinking. But no, and here's the other thing then. So when they started laying out what the colony was going to be like, one of the first structures they planned and built, a brew house.
Now you're talking.
Because they weren't going to be drinking more of that water. America. Exactly. So there's our history lesson for the day. So let's get into this first beer, because I've now got two of the same out.
Yes.
So you want to show it?
This is Lost Colony.
Yes, and we're going to talk a little bit more about Lost Colony.
This is the IPA, right?
Yeah, this is the IPA. This is their Lost Colony IPA. It's a 5.9% ABV, so fairly, lighter weight IPA, good for the beach.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty good.
What do you think about that?
That's got a lot of hops.
It does have a lot of hops.
Delivers on that, the hoppy end there.
Yeah, and you know what? I failed to do my research ahead of this, so I can't even tell you what the IBU is on this.
You're without a net. You're performing.
Yes, we're out here in the elements, performing without a net.
We're braving the elements.
Yes.
We're suffering so that you can have enjoyment.
Yes, exactly.
What a hard life we lead.
What a hard life. But yeah, so today's our last day here. We're about to head home.
Yeah.
I'm sad too. But yeah, we gave a lot this week. We stopped in Williamsburg on the way down.
We did, yeah.
That place we stopped. Yeah, we've been sampling stuff all over the place. The Precarious Beer Project.
Yeah, Precarious Beer Project. Very cool place.
Very cool place. We met Dan, the bartender.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah, it was very good. Their beer was good.
Dan has an epic beard.
Yeah, Dan has an epic beard.
Yeah.
Actually, we got some video of him, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we want to see him?
Look at the video.
Here's Dan.
Raise your hands up!
Hey, if y'all checking out the Hobby Dudes podcast, I got a chance to meet them live here today. Two of the coolest guys I've ever met, I have to say. And if y'all ever in Williamsburg, come by my way. Precarious Beer Project. We got the beer, you got the money. Let's do a date.
That was pretty cool.
He's a good dude. We actually asked him to say Hoppy Dudes suck. and he refused to do it. And he said such nice things about us, not even knowing us, which was pretty cool. I mean, it's a very good place. Their beer is outstanding.
I had their
really
West
good.
Coast IPA.
Yeah.
What did you have?
Oh, I had that hazy.
That hazy
my God.
IPA. Oh,
That
yeah, that's
hazy
right.
was
I tasted
epic.
your hazy.
Epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fantastic
That was
beer.
good. I mean, I liked it. Look at that crab running away. We got an
got
audience.
crabs.
We're doing this with a live audience.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
Hold on. I gotta take this. It's my shell phone. Hello? Hello? Yeah, no, I'm busy. Bye.
Can't you put that on silent?
I'll put it on barnacle mode.
Yes. But anyway, so yeah, we talked to Dan and we had their beers, and it was, me not being a hazy guy, I really did like their hazy.
Yeah,
IPA
that was really cool.
But I also had their West Coast.
Yeah, and it's
And
a
it
cool
was
place.
good.
It's huge, and it's right in the historic Williamsburg there. Right near the campus.
Yeah, that area where you can't get a pizza.
Yes.
It's a pizza dead zone.
Dear God, we're back on that again.
I'm not going down that road this year. You want to know about that? Go back and watch our last beach episode. Yeah, go back and watch our first beach episode, 2025. But anyway, so yeah, but then we moved on from there. We stayed there a night, shortened the trip, and then we got down here to Corolla, and we went down the road and visited a place that we went to the first year we were down here. And the first time we came down here with like a group of people and stuff was 89.
Right.
1989.
Right.
We came down here. We rented a really shitty house.
Yep.
Because we didn't know any better.
And we didn't have any money.
And we had no money. We had no internet. So
Nope.
So your wife Ann found it in
On a classified
ads in the Washington Post.
Correct.
Yes. And that's how we rented it, sight unseen. And then we learned from there once we got down and got the lay of the land.
You know what? That house had the rickets.
That house did have the rickets.
We had a long conversation about rickets during our little journey.
Yes.
Don't ask.
Don't ask. No. You want to know about rickets? Go look it up. Google.
But anyway,
It's a
so this
wonderful
place
thing.
we went to, we're going from 2-4. There's a little bit of I've had a little bit of an issue with understanding when they first opened, because the internet says 1989, which makes sense because that was the first year we came down.
Yeah.
The place is called Tortuga's Lie, and it's down in Nags Head, like milepost 6 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Right down in the end of the top part of the island there, and it's fantastic. It's a Caribbean food.
Yeah.
Jerk chicken and stuff like that. It's kind of a surf bar, dive bar.
I had a Jamaican jerk burger.
What'd you call me?
Jamaican jerk burger.
Oh. As long as it's not a Swiss jerk.
Oh, it had Swiss cheese on it.
It was a Swiss jerk.
It was a Swiss jerk. That's right. It was a Swiss jerk. It had jerk sauce on it, and it was really spicy, which I like.
Yeah.
It had cheese. It had Swiss cheese.
Right.
And it was really, really good.
Well, yeah, this place has been around forever, and it's sort of like this. And I didn't even realize. We thought it was there forever when we first got there. They had just opened.
Yeah.
Which I think is funny. But they do claim 1991 on their shirts as when they were established. But the internet says 89, and I believe that is actually more accurate.
Well, because that was when we were here, and they were open.
I know.
Okay.
So,
anyway,
yeah.
if you happen to be, and they're in Nags Head.
Yeah.
They're, like you said, milepost 6, something
Right, well,
like
let's
that.
show them.
Oh.
Let's show them what it looks
that's right.
Yeah,
We
we
did
got
take some
video.
video there, too. Okay, let's look at that. Raise your hands up.
We are here.
Where?
Here. Tortuga's Lie.
Tortuga's Lie. And what is Tortuga's Lie?
It's a lie.
No, you're lying. It's a restaurant here in North Carolina, in the Outer Banks. And of course, there's someone mowing their freaking lawn.
Mowing the lawn at Tortuga's Lie.
It never fails.
We've been coming here for 37 years.
37, yeah.
When it opened in 89.
They opened the first
Well, they
year.
say they opened in 91. I don't know.
Okay, well, they opened right around the same time we came here for the first time. So yeah, we are on the road this week.
That's right.
And we're here in North Carolina at the Outer Banks. Tortuga's Lie. If you're in the Outer Banks, come here. Great place, awesome food, nice people, and I just had a really good beer.
I had a really good tuna. Tuna, yeah.
It's
good. It's good. Good dive bar.
Yeah, I had an
Surf
IPA.
bar.
I had a West Coast IPA. 7.4 ABV. It's from Jade Brewing. American IPA, 7.4 ABV. But here's the thing: 86 on the IBU scale.
You are a beer nerd.
Yes, but I had to look it up when I got it. But it's awesome. Anyway, got a good beer selection, and they rotate too. So yeah, check it out.
And now we're going to the rum place.
The rum place. Let's go.
And there it is. So what, Tortuga's Lie.
What the hell's a Tortuga?
And what? Well, I know what a Tortuga is.
What is it?
What's a Tortuga's lie?
But what is
Tortuga's a turtle?
Obviously from the sign, the picture on the sign.
Right.
It's a Tortuga.
Sea
It's a turtle. Yes, and Tortuga is the Spanish word for either turtle or sea turtle. I don't remember. Turtle. It's a sea turtle on their picture, on their logo.
Yeah.
So it's a Spanish turtle, and Tortugas lie because we both didn't understand what it was until this year.
Yeah.
But Tortugas lie is actually a lie is where like ships come to anchor and like
like a harbor.
Like a harbor.
Yeah, or like an island that supports ships docking.
And apparently down in the Caribbean somewhere, there's a turtle-shaped island that they started calling Tortuga, right? And then but there was a great place there to dock the ships, I guess, between the turtle's legs. I don't know. But so it became known as Tortuga's Lie, and they took the name for the restaurant.
But I had also heard, too, that it was also a name for where turtles nest.
That's a lie.
Yes.
No, it's a lie.
No,
it's not true.
Ay, caramba.
Oh, Lord.
I may get back on my cell phone. You keep that shit up.
You need to phone a friend there. But anyway, you know what? We made some other stops after that.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, it's time for the next beer.
Yeah, it is.
So, we're on a theme today. Lost Colony beers.
That's right.
Lost Colony beers. We're going to talk about Lost Colony a little bit.
We found the Lost Colony.
So this one, our second one for the day, this is the Kitty Hawk Blonde. As you can see, they have great can art too.
Very racy.
Yeah. Well, look at this was the IPA.
Yeah.
And look at this one.
It's
the
cool.
Blonde.
It's pretty nifty.
And actually had this one while we were there.
Yeah.
But before we went there, after we were at Tortuga's Lie for lunch, we went down all the way to Manteo. We went down to it was just kind of down like a tip of.
Yeah, so it's you have to cross the bridge over the Oregon Inlet.
The causeway.
The causeway, yeah. You go across the causeway, and the Oregon Inlet is there where some of the yachts and fishing boats come out of. And then once you cross that, you're on Manteo.
We are on Manteo.
Because we went from Nag's Head over to Manteo. So we're up in Corolla, so we're way north. So we went all the way down, crossed over, and got onto the island of Manteo, which is a cute little town.
Yeah, and on the way down, we were looking for the Lost Colony Brewery, which is supposedly right by the causeway.
Right.
But good luck finding it.
But we'll come back. We'll come back to that.
We'll come back to that. But taste this one and tell me what you think. Like I said, I had this one while we were there.
I like this a lot.
Now this again is a good beach beer, 4.5 ABV.
It's mellow.
Lighter color, yeah. It's all. I mean, you can't see it in the can. We don't have glasses today because
not down at the beach.
We're down at the beach. We're following the rules.
Yep.
No glass on the beach. But it's a kind of a golden color.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit lighter, straw kind of color.
Light on the hops, not too crazy on the hops.
Not too crazy on the hops at all.
Balanced nicely. Just like you said, good for the beach. It wasn't too hazy, right? It wasn't,
this is a little bit more like almost like a British bitter. And they do say on the can they use a British malt.
Yeah, that's true. It does taste like a British
accent with American hops.
Yeah.
To create some American attitude, American hop attitude. British malt with American hop attitude. They got some hopitude. But while we drink this one, let's talk about where we went to in Manteo.
Right.
Because once we got over the causeway, we went to
Outer Banks Distilling,
which we discovered last year.
Yes, and we discovered it last year, and they make delicious rum called Kill Devil Rum, or Kill Devil Hills Rum.
Yeah.
Kill Devil Hills Rum.
We left the bottle up at the house.
Well, we can show you.
We can. We'll take a picture of it.
I mean, we have video too.
Oh, that's true. We do have. We have video of the whole thing and an explanation. Yeah. So we talked to Scott.
Yeah, Scott Smith is one of the owners.
One of the owners down there, and he's. I mean, he was great talking about the rums and telling us about them and giving us rum tastings.
Yeah.
And
I mean, these guys are really into their craft.
Yeah.
I mean, they are he talks about they don't add sugar. They do everything kind of like old school, like by the book.
Yeah.
And they use these really cool different barrels, pecan barrels, different kind of barrels that they age the rum in. And I gotta tell you, it's such a cool place. It's such a cool vibe there.
Well, and reading a little bit about them, I think like they all started like they were brewing, they were home brewers, they were working together at a brewery or something, and they loved beer and rum and decided to start a distillery.
Yeah.
And he told us a little bit about that. And you can get their rums. Some of their rums you can get up as far as Virginia, where we're at.
Yeah.
There are some that we were tasting and sampling there that you can only get right here.
Yeah, right. He had some of those special barrel aged ones, which were cool.
Well, yeah, but we got some good video.
We got video.
Let's
check
look
it out.
at it. All right. Raise your hands up.
Well, where are we?
Damn, I forgot. No, we're at Manteo. We're in Manteo, North Carolina today.
Yep. And we're with Scott here at Outer Banks Distilling.
Yes.
And we are tasting some of the best damn rum.
Yeah, this is our second time here because we came here last year and we were like, oh, we got to go back there.
Yeah.
We got to get back there this year. So,
Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about the rum and the history.
We'll start with the history of the business.
Kind of, you're here on an interesting day. So we forgot about it, but today would be our 11-year anniversary of Kill Devil Rum coming out.
Oh, so congratulations.
Appreciate it. So we got open February of 2015 to get the place open for business where we could have people come in and check out what we were doing. The problem was we didn't have the rum, because one thing we do that's very unique is that we only sell products that are made 100% here. From raw ingredient, we do our pre-treatment on the molasses. Yeah. It's fermented here, it's distilled here, aged here, bottled here. Everything's done on site. So we didn't want to just pre-buy rum from somewhere else and put our label on it until ours was ready. We did it all from ourselves. So it took us from that time, February 28th until May 5th, to actually get the rum for sale.
To get it going.
Today is the anniversary of the first sale of Kill Devil Rum.
That is so cool, man.
That's cool. I'm glad we're here for this.
It's also Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
It's also Cinco de Mayo.
And we completely forgot about it until about an hour ago.
We tasted some of these. These are amazing. Give us a little tour of what we got here.
Yeah, what do you got here?
We've got a whole lineup here. So these first 4 rums that we have, we call this our flagship series. We do these all the time. We have them in wide distribution. They are for sale online through cellar.com, winecellar.com is how it's spelled.
When you say wide distribution, like nationwide?
Not nationwide.
Okay.
Right now we're North Carolina, Virginia, and DC.
Okay.
And
yeah, because I've seen these in Virginia. Yeah.
Sure. Right, you will see them pretty much. In Virginia right now I believe we have about 380 stores that carry our rum. We try to make sure in our lineup that we have a rum for everybody. When people come in here, everyone has their own palate. They all have their different expectations and what type of cocktail they want to make. So we try to make sure that we have a rum that's going to fit into that style for everyone. We have our silver rum, which is actually my favorite rum we make. So with this one, silver rum is just pure rum. So what we're trying to do is trying to highlight the flavor of the raw ingredient that we use to make it. So we use a grade A molasses, comes out of Louisiana. It's very soft, it's very clean. It's got an interesting taste that has that much flavor to an unaged rum. But what I like about it is this is what I'm using all summer long. Think of your mojitos, your daiquiris. It's the perfect rum for that. And all of our rum in our lineup here, our style here is we don't add sugar post-distillation. So none of our rums are going to play sweet on your palate. And that's really apparent when it comes to our pecan-infused rum. So this one is just, we're trying to highlight as much local agriculture as we can. So the nuts we're working with for this are grown for us in Mans Harbor. We add a little bit of local honey to it, but it's not going to make it sugary or sweet. This is more like an earthiness to it. That honey gives it more texture.
Okay.
I see you. So they're going to be fine.
The spice rum that's up to bat next, this is a very traditional style spiced rum. So we use the real.
This, by the way, is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's our top seller out here.
Yeah.
So the spice rum, how we do it is we take our each individual spice, weigh it out incrementally, and then we think of like a gigantic tea bag, and then we let it naturally steep that way. So we use cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, allspice, cardamom, and clove, which are the traditional rum spices. But we want to make it feel alive on your palate, make it bright. So we add in there tangerine peel, orange peel, ginger, and fig.
Nice.
So fig is like that secret local ingredient we put in there because figs are really huge here on Roanoke Island, Hatteras Island, Andover.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, figs are a big deal.
I have a fig tree in my yard in Virginia.
Are you from around here originally?
I grew up in Newport News, Virginia.
Okay.
I've been here 22 years now.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
So next up to bat, we have our gold rum. This is our flagship barrel-aged rum. So this one, we're using barrels that we get from some friends of ours up in Fredericksburg, Virginia. A. Smith Bowman is the name of their bourbon distillery. So we get their John J. Bowman barrels. They come here. Every batch of this is 4 barrels we blend together. And the youngest rum, it's a minimum of 2 years in barrel. So typically it's going to range anywhere from 2 to 3 years. Gives it a buttery, oaky finish to it. You get a lot of that bourbon flavor.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's cool.
And then right now I do have two more unique rums available, 2 small batch rums. I have our Shipwreck series. The Shipwreck series is something that's I'm really passionate about. So what this is all about is about creativity and it's about history. So with this one, we always use different types of raw ingredients from around the world, different types of sugars, and then different barrels. And then we dedicate it to a different local shipwreck. So it really ties in what we're trying to do here at the distillery, but then also the history and the heritage here on the Outer Banks.
Well, you got a lot of shipwrecks real here on the Outer Banks.
We are the graveyard of the Atlantic.
Yes.
When it comes to shipwrecks.
Yes.
So this particular batch, this was made out of Demerara sugar. It's an unrefined sugar, it comes from the Southern Caribbean, and then it was aged in peach brandy barrels. And it's really unique. We get a lot of that peach brandy profile to it. And we dedicated it to the light vessel 71, which was the Diamond Shoals lightship. It was sank after it was torpedoed in World War I. And when we launched it, we had the divers in here who found it.
That's
and
crazy.
It was just cool to really be able to tie in that history and let people see it come alive. Well,
that's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and we tasted this one earlier.
Yeah, we did.
That's really good.
Amazing.
Yes.
It's delicious.
The last one here is our Barrel Select. This one we don't readily have available all the time. What we're trying to do, being in the craft spirit world, we really want to trade barrels and try to cross promote with other small batch distillers like ourselves, help everyone get our name out there. This particular one, this was aged in a Sotal barrel that came from Desert Door Distilling. They're out of Texas. Sotal is a really unique spirit. It's similar to tequila, but it's not tequila. Instead of being made out of agave,
I haven't either.
It's made out of desert spoon, which is a more of a sustainable plant raw ingredient for that.
Very cool.
But it's got an earthy grassiness to it.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that at all. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, Scott,
Make it fun.
thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate
Thank you.
it. We'll put
rums are great. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you're like, if I would say to anybody, if you come through Manteo, got to stop here.
Yeah,
get
this
a
place is
cocktail. They
awesome.
got a nice little bar here too.
Yeah, this is awesome. Great vibe. You guys are just
thank
it's a lot of fun here, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, man. Thank you.
All right, man.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
All right, thank you.
There you go. There's the rum.
There's the rum. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, that place, it gets pretty noisy in there because we got there right when it opened. Within a half an hour, that place was literally packed. The bar room was packed with people.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we always say, if we're recording outside, it's inevitable that someone will show up with a leaf blower or a lawnmower.
Which happened at Tortuga's Lie, too.
Which happened at Tortuga's Lie, too.
If you were paying attention.
Yes, we were outside trying to get a little bit of video by the sign to let people know what it looks like and where it's at. And here's this guy he had a weed whacker.
Yeah.
I don't even. There was no grass where he was weed whacking. Whatever.
I don't know.
But yeah, if you're down in Manteo, you got to stop by and check out the rum.
Outer Banks Distillery.
Outer Banks Distillery.
Distilling. Yeah.
They have their little tasting room when you first come in, and then they have a little bar attached to it. I mean, it's a small place.
Yeah.
And like we said, it just filled up. It got packed.
Yeah, it was fun.
So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks to them for granting us a nice interview and talking about what they're doing is really great.
Spending some time with us. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Then what happened?
I don't remember. I drank too much rum. No.
It was all hazy from that point on.
No, actually, because we did have to make our way back to Corolla.
I wound up in jail.
Yeah, I mean, it's like almost an hour drive.
Yeah.
On
that harrowing road.
Oh yes, on the harrowing road that goes down through Nags Head. And when I say it's an hour drive, it's an hour drive. We're off season.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
You make that drive. Middle of summer, it'll take you 2 hours.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
So
at least for us, from where we are.
From where we are, because we're up a little bit farther north in Corolla.
But anyway, we mentioned Lost Colony, and so on our way back, we couldn't find it. We couldn't find it on the way down, but we found it on the way back.
Yes.
And it's a cool little place, right on the causeway, right on the water.
Yeah.
It's painted bright yellow.
And that was the clue, because your sister-in-law Nancy, she was looking it up, and she's like, it's a yellow building, and she showed me a picture of it. I'm like, okay, I'm just looking for the yellow building.
Right.
So,
but anyway, so we get there and we open the door, and all I hear is yelling.
But it's not yelling from the patrons.
No,
it's the bartender.
They have this amazingly hilarious, awesome, extremely loud and boisterous bartender who is an award-winning bartender, by the way.
Yes.
And his name is the most unique name for a bartender I've ever heard. What's his name?
Dirt.
His name is Dirt. D-I-R-T. Dirt.
Yeah, well, that's his name.
And he's known.
Yeah.
I mean, you Google him. He's an award-winning guy, and some of the other people we talked to, Dirt.
Yeah, Dirt.
We know Dirt.
Yeah.
But he just yells, and as we'll show you in this video, I was taking some video of the inside, and I said to Dirt, I said, hey, say cheese. And here's what he did.
Raise your hands up!
Dudes! Say cheese.
One cheese, baby!
Now that's funny because there's a place called Wancheese.
Why did he do that?
Yeah, there's a town called Wancheese just south of Manteo that he actually grew up in and stuff, and he just had to yell Wancheese. So, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
So that was fun. That's a fun, wacky place, man. That place is just kind of kooky, you know.
Well, and the funniest thing was, we mentioned that we were just down at the distillery, and there were two people sitting at the bar. They were like, yeah, we were there before we came here too. And they're like, oh, and those people over there, we saw them down there. So it appears to be the circuit.
Yeah, there's a order of operations.
Order of operation here. You gotta go.
Lost Colony.
Go to the distillery first, and then on your way back, you hit the Lost Colony.
And you pass out.
That was part of why we decided to kind of feature some of their beers today, because we really didn't spend much time talking to him about their beers there.
No, he was busy.
He was busy.
And there was just a lot going on there. I would love to have sat down with him somewhere, but there was no way to do that in that place.
Yeah.
And plus,
he was busy tapping beer.
You get enough of Dirt. Dirt's a lot, right? I mean, he's loud and he's hilarious, but he seems, I got to tell you, he was extremely knowledgeable about the history of the island, about the history of the bar, about some of the patrons he had pictures up on the wall. He knew all the stories, and he's a very interesting fellow in terms of knowing the history of the Outer Banks, which I was impressed by. He's not all just loud.
Oh,
he's also a cool guy.
Oh yeah, cool guy. And even you go back to Scott down at the distillery. Yeah. I mean, in that video, he talks about how some of they name their rums for shipwrecks.
Right.
Yeah,
which is really cool. You know, honoring the history of the Outer Banks, which is full of pirates and shipwrecks and fun stuff like that.
That is very cool. So I think we have one more of their beers to try.
Yeah.
I guess I'll pull them out. I'll pull them out. So this is the last of the three of their beers we were going to try today. This is their Patriot Ale. Now, I have not tried this one yet. The other two I had before today.
Patriot Ale.
This one, I did not. So this is going to be a first. But again, look at the great can art there.
Yeah.
Check that out.
It's cool.
Yeah, so this one, it's described as red, white, and brewed amber ale. And this is, again, a good beach beer, 4.8, not too heavy. You can sit on the beach even when it's hot or farther into summer and drink this one.
Wow, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
What is that flavor in there? There's almost a vanilla-y flavor from the malt. Taste that?
Let's see, let me taste this.
There's like a vanilla kind of flavor going on there.
Yeah, it does. I'm trying to take a quick look at the can to see if it says anything about that.
What is that?
Okay. It doesn't really say.
No, it's good though.
It's
lovely.
Good. I like
very
that
beachy.
one. Yeah. It's very beachy.
Yeah. All right, so our saga continues. It doesn't end at Lost Colony.
Oh, no.
Because we had made an appointment at one of our favorite breweries farther north up here in Corolla.
Yeah, so we had to pass where we're staying.
Right.
And go up the other end.
Yep.
I guess it's still in Corolla.
It is Corolla, yeah.
It is Corolla,
It's Whalehead. Whalehead Brewing.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to show you some video of this. We got a great interview with
Darrell.
What was it? Darrell Brickhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his name, Darrell Brickhouse. And
I was just going to go with Darrell the brewer.
He's also he's in law enforcement, so this is his side job.
Oh, yeah.
And the place, we have been there.
He's one of 2 brewers there.
That's right. The other brewer was in the fire department. Which is kind of cool. They got both services covered there.
Covered there, yeah.
But we did meet Darrell, and he took us back in with the tanks.
Yeah.
You know, the fermentation tanks and stuff, and we got to sample stuff right out of the tanks. And you'll see, it was such a cool thing. And talk about knowledgeable about this island. We'll get into that after we
Oh, yeah, because he grew up in the area.
Yeah, he grew up here. He knew all about it, and he's got a lot of good history here. But here, we'll take a look.
Take a look at the video.
Here's Darrell at Whalehead.
Raise your hands up!
Dudes. Hey, Lee, where are we now?
Whoa, well, yeah, we came back north.
That's right.
Yeah, we're back up in Corolla.
Yeah, Corolla.
Corolla, North Carolina.
Whalehead Brewing.
Whalehead Brewing, yeah.
With Darrell Brickhouse.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I said that right?
That's right.
All right. And Darrell's here to tell us all about Whalehead because this is a real hell of a nice operation they got going on here. Great beers. And by God, you got the best pizza on the Outer Banks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, the pizza I can't speak for. These guys, Kristen, the owner, and the kitchen staff does a great job of that. But thank you. Appreciate the compliment on
Love
the
it.
beers.
Yeah.
We've been open now for going on 3 years this summer. Started out, she built it up in 2002, and we finally got the doors open in 2003, and you've been rocking and rolling ever since. We kind of do a little bit of everything here, so we get fortunate. She gives us free reins on the beers that we want to brew.
She's the boss, huh?
Yeah, well, she's the owner, but she gives us free reins on a lot of the beers that we go, hey, we're looking at thinking about doing this or doing that, and she lets us go with it. So right now we have 14 to 16 on tap, depending on each day or each week, what we got going on and how much we can get brewed out of here.
Well, and you guys have a cool setup. And we got to get out, get a look at that and get some video.
Yeah, we'll do some of that,
It's you're all based on, you get a card at the door when you come in, right?
So we have a key. Find it real fast. It goes on your wrist. Sorry. Had it in my pocket. There it is.
Yeah, that's right. It's a wristband.
Yeah, that's right. It's a wristband.
The wristband taps the wall, and you get to pour it by the ounce that you want. So you
and you pay by the ounce.
You pay by the ounce, so you get all the samples you want if you like, or you can turn around and just get a pint and call it a day. So it's very unique for this area for us. There's a few places out there to do the same thing up and down different locations, but for a brewery, we're probably unique in that that sense to where you can actually come in here, tap it, get samples or flights on your own, and then, or like I said, get a pint.
Well, and the cool thing is, because for those of us that like to sample beer, and come and get a couple ounces of this, couple ounces of this, couple ounces of this, and then decide what I want.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, awesome. We came in here last year.
Yeah.
A week before this week, but it was at the end of April, and this was the first place that I had ever been where they had the wristband type thing, which I thought was really pretty unique.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
it's very cool.
Yeah.
Some people like it and some people don't. Some people enjoy that that ability to pour their own beer because they've never had that chance.
Yeah.
Unless you're a home brewer or you work at a bar or a restaurant or something like that, you don't get that unique chance to pull the handle yourself. So there are people who enjoy that, and there's other people who are like, they don't know how to pour it, so then they end up pouring a foamy glass.
Yeah.
And then we have to explain things to them.
So my daughter, who's 20, she's 22 now, going on 23, and she's got a full-time job, but she also works one day a week at a brewery.
Okay.
And she, when she went and she was talking to the owner, she said, "Oh yeah, my dad taught me how to pour a beer correctly when I was 9 years old."
Yeah, it makes a difference.
Important
Makes
stuff.
a huge difference.
Yeah, well, you got to educate. You got to bring your kids up right.
Well, bring them up right, but also, like I said, if you're enjoying a good glass of beer, you need to know how to pour it, and you know how to, get the best out of it and get your money's worth sometimes on that wall. If not, you're waiting for that head to go down, and then you have to re-pour it again. So.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
your favorite beer that you've made here? What's the one that just you say, this is my beer, this is the one I love?
Well, my baby is Head Knocker, but I have so many I enjoy because I like different types of beers. We got El Jefe, which is Hefeweizen.
Yeah.
And So when that comes around, I gravitate towards that.
Yeah.
Dune Drifter probably is the next one that I enjoy.
Yeah.
It's a Pilsner West Coast lager style beer.
Nice.
I know that sounds weird when I say Pilsner West Coast
Right?
lager.
Yeah. It's an odd combination.
It's the easiest way to describe it. We used lager yeast with it, Pilsner yeast or Pilsner grain, and then we hopped it like a West Coast IPA.
I need to try this.
Yeah, you need to get your hands on
I'm
it.
a hophead.
He loves
I love
Pilsner
good hoppy-
and West Coast IPA.
Well,
so
it's
that's
funny because a true Pilsner guy hates it, and a true West Coast guy enjoys it because it's crushable.
Yeah.
So it's a nice crushable beer.
Yeah.
So if you want some, I can go and get you some.
Oh my!
Yeah,
now
I'll
you're
some.
talking.
Yeah.
Just let me know and I'll walk out there and grab us some.
That's cool.
Right now we have sour one in the fermenter right now.
Nice.
The rest of them, I believe, I've emptied out. Everything else is emptied out. Oh no, Head Knocker is right here.
Yeah, you mentioned Head Knocker. What is Head Knocker?
Head Knocker is a New England style hazy.
Okay, that's his thing.
me.
That's Jerry's
IPA.
I
thing.
need that.
That one there, I call it my baby because one is the first IPA hazy that we put out in here. Actually, I take it back. It wasn't, but I literally blood, sweat, and tears over it.
Okay.
Head Knocker got his name because I beat my head on this floor. Literally, I fell. We were working one day. I stepped in this drain. We were kegging, and I stepped in a drain and busted my head on the floor.
Dude.
And I got pictures of it. Nobody believes me, but the goose egg was out here. And I ended up with a black eye. All the blood sunk down. And I ended up with a big black eye through here. It was funny because I had to explain it in my other job why I had a black eye.
Well, actually, you're in law enforcement.
Yeah, I'm in law enforcement. So
And
that's
they
what
were
I
like,
do
"Oh,
in my normal
you were
job."
sampling, weren't you?"
I'll be honest. I got off a night shift and came in here and worked. I probably should have went in and got some sleep. But I didn't. So everybody was like sitting around going, "Hey, we're gonna name this." No, just call it Head Knocker.
That's a perfect name.
We like I said, blood, sweat, and tears over it, so we'll call it Head Knocker.
Well, we love what you're doing here. This is great,
it's
man. This is
awesome.
100% Hoppy Dudes Approved, man. We came in here last year and we were like, we got to talk to
We gotta talk to them
the
next
people
year,
here because we love the vibe, right? The vibe is great here. It's friendly. Again, your pizza's amazing, your beer's amazing, and the vibe in here is just all good. It's just nothing but good stuff. So.
Yeah. Hey, can we go sample some of that?
Yeah,
West
let's
Coast
go.
Pilsner?
All right.
I'll tell you what. I'll grab you some samples for the. If you guys want to talk, I'll grab some samples for the Head Knocker right here.
Okay.
And that way you guys can try it, and I'll give us some glass, and then we can go out front and take a look at the wall.
Beautiful.
All right.
Give me a second to
Perfect.
get
All
the
right.
glass.
All right.
This is just about the coolest thing ever.
Put it off the chat, man.
Oh, man, are
here
you
you go.
kidding me?
Here you go. Talk about fresh.
Yeah.
So, like I said, this is. I think we did this 3 weeks ago. So she's ready to go to the wall anytime. We just need to find space.
Okay.
That's our biggest problem here is additional space.
You're tight, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're constantly always fighting that battle, just for kegging purposes and moving it out and going to the next location, whether it be here or somewhere else.
And so I'm reading the tape on the barrel here, and basically this is a 7.2.
Yes.
Okay. And brewed on March 17th.
A couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago. Yeah.
And so finally finished up, like I said, a few weeks ago. We'll let that sit while we're still talking.
Yeah, man, that is creamy.
So, like I said, it has a nice haze to it, a good hot burn, or shouldn't have any burn, but when she's young, she has a good hot burn.
Yeah.
But she, to me, she's balanced, smooth, has that malty sweetness that you're looking for in a haze.
Yeah.
Versus the real strong, dank resin that you're looking for the West Coast.
Right,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, the West Coast
you
like-
got any like citrus flavors in there? a little
It's
bit?
supposed to have, so we use Eldorado, Idaho 7, and citrus,
Yeah.
Mosaic, I believe,
yeah.
if I can remember right. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, all the hops we use in it. So it's supposed to have a lot of tropical flavors.
I love that. Yeah. Yeah.
Try to go with something that's going to have a nice fruity taste when it comes to the beach in the summertime.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
And then something that's light and balanced, so
Right.
it's not sitting heavy on someone's stomach or like weighing heavy for them to go out on the beach.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we try to keep it nice and balanced as far as that goes.
Yeah.
And light, so we can, like I said, keep that nice. We want you coming back for more. Not that it's real heavy.
Yeah.
We do the same thing in our darker beer. So we have a black lager. We have
we had that.
Actually, we had that.
That's delicious. Now, that reminds me of, we were just in Vienna, Austria, and the dunkels over there are usually like Czech style dunkels. It reminds me of that Czech style dunkel. It's not heavy. It's just got that little hint of darkness. It's really good.
Well, we kind of based it on those type of beers for that reason.
Yeah.
They're celebrated a lot of times. They come out of the winter.
Right.
Germany has a dark beer festival in the springtime, and so we kind of went with that style of beer when we made it.
Right.
That way we could kind of pay homage to those guys, but also somebody's here for the summertime. They're not always there's weird guys like me who love stouts in the summertime. And there's guys who don't, and for the guys who don't, like again, we're trying to make it so summertime. If you want to sneak a dark beer in, it's not sitting heavy on you.
Yeah, you nailed it. By the way, it's absolutely. I was
really
like, holy cow, this is my kind of. Again, I love those dark but not heavy beers. That's a tough one to do, and you guys killed it. That's
awesome.
Really
Thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, we always second guess ourselves because we're new. We did homebrewing for years.
Yeah.
And then moved into this and traded work at another brewery part time. I kind of helped out and volunteered at breweries part time.
Yeah.
To try to get our feet wet, but being new and on our own, we're like, we're always second guessing ourselves. So it's good to hear back from
you
customers.
guys are doing it right.
Good stuff.
It's working really well.
You said this earlier, I don't think you said it on camera yet, but you work a full-time job. You do this like after you put your 40 hours in wherever.
So right? I'm allowed the way my schedule works is I work 4 on, 4 off.
Okay.
And on my 4 off, I come in and work. Matter of fact, I go back to work in the morning, and then Trey does the same thing. He kind of works a funky schedule where we move everything around. So our next brew day is going to be scheduled around whatever day we both have off because we're doing a double batch day, and our new fermenter, which is a 10 barrel fermenter.
Okay.
Our kettle is 5 barrels.
Okay.
So we'll do a double batch of our Mexican or the lime lager will be coming up soon. We'll turn around and do a turn and burn on 2 brew days.
Yeah.
Or 2 batches all in the same day so we can get it all in the fermenter.
Wow.
Get it up and running. So that seems to be Dune Drifter and our lime lager seems to be what's killing it right now out of other locations. When we sell them, seems to be the ones everybody enjoys the most right now.
Where else are you?
Where are you selling?
We've got it at Tap That. We've got steamers up and down the beach here. We've got trying to think. Tap That. Honcho. We've got 7 Stormy Seas that we work with. We have Trio that we work with. We have Cravens and Coastal Cantina and Roadside that all carry our beers.
That's great.
From time to time. So we're slowly building up a clientele.
Yeah.
We have Poor Richards over Manteo that carries some of our beers from time to time.
That's great.
We have a Bonzer Shack just picked up Head Knocker. So there's quite a few restaurants that carry our beers.
Besides here, if I wanted to get cans, besides here.
Cans, we're only doing here.
Only doing here, okay.
Yeah.
So we're just making sure that we go by North Carolina law and make sure everything is right before we send them out. We're still getting approval on certain things and certain cans. So cans can only go out here at this time.
Yeah.
And we have a small system. We're doing it by hand. Everything that we do is all by hand. So when we do a batch, usually it's 5 barrels at a time. Get them all canned up, put them on the wall, and try to get them out here and stay ahead of the summer crowd before they take off.
Yeah, because we're beginning of May now, so your summer crowd starts to show up in about a month.
No. So
next week.
Next week. College kids come.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's
so they'll graduate this week coming up.
Yep.
And then after that, it's our season's here.
Okay.
And then we're pretty heavy. If the storms stay away, all through August, and then we'll die off a little bit in September after Labor Day.
Yeah.
Then we have a whole different kind of crowd that comes in, depending on the weather. The beaches stay nice and warm here. The water stays nice and warm here until October.
Yeah.
Again, depends on how the weather goes. Right now, we're
Hurricanes.
In the 80s. Hurricanes are.
We got evacuated once. That ain't happening again. I don't come after July at all because that was a nightmare getting off this island.
Oh yeah.
It's really, honestly, this end of the beach is not bad when it comes to storms compared to like Hatters and all that area.
Yeah.
So depends on what size storm it is. You're almost better off riding it out with a hurricane party.
Well, they wouldn't let us. The police came and said,
knocked
you gotta
on the door
go.
and said, get out.
Yeah, well, actually, it never even.
It never made landfall.
Really?
Hurricane Felix came, menaced, and turned around and went.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the downfall.
It sucked.
You roll the
It
dice.
sucked.
Best thing to do is get some hurricane insurance. Get your money back, or hang out and enjoy it, hang out with us with a hurricane party.
There you go. All
That
right, look,
would be
that looks
better.
like
All
we're
right.
ready here.
All right.
All right.
you go.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Man, this is as fresh as it gets, my friend. That is.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers,
enjoy.
man. Oh crap, that's freaking great.
That's
Oh
good.
man, that is good.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
I like that.
Like I said, and it's so balanced that at the 7.2, you really don't taste the alcohol.
Nope.
You get no residual. I mean, the fruit shines through. The haze
amazing.
stays there.
It's very smooth too.
Thank you.
Plenty of hops too.
Like I said, we're trying to make it about as balanced as possible
Yeah.
so that it's not too forward one way for somebody who doesn't like it. If there's a West Coast guy, he's still going to taste those hops.
he's
definitely.
in.
And I love the haze, so I'm in.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get the
This
malty
is-
sweetness out of the haze.
He's got the hoppy dudes covered here. He's got one beer for the two of us.
For the two of us, both of us. Yeah.
Well,
it's
man,
pretty
thank you so much, Darrell. It's been a pleasure, and we'll let you know when this is going to be airing. We've got a lot of editing to do because we were down in Manteo today at the rum place, the
So
the
the
OBX,
rum-
OBX,
rum.
Outer Banks. Yeah, great guys down there, and then we stopped up at Lost Colony on the way back. We didn't interview anybody there. That dude is loud and funny. And he was,
Dirk, yes. He's
Dirk,
super
yes.
loud.
Dirk. Oh, we had he's so
super loud.
funny.
Yeah.
I did get him to say something just ridiculous, and it was great. But so we stopped in there. But this is our main interview for today. So thank you so
No
much.
problem. I'm glad you guys can make it. I'm glad I can help you. Like I said, I was trying to
appreciate
squeeze
it.
everything in.
Yeah.
I knew I had this coming in, so I was like, all right, let me see if I can get you guys
Well,
and this all at the same time.
We'll get out of your way
We'll
now.
go- you're
fine.
my
We'll
God.
go out
We're gonna
and-
go out there and look at some beers, and also
I gotta go get a wristband, and
I can get your band.
Everybody wants pizza tonight, so we got to talk about that.
we gotta talk about that too.
How we gonna do that?
I don't know. Let's go have a beer and think about it. All right.
Thank you,
Appreciate it,
man.
guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Amen. Thanks.
Yeah, that was cool, man. That
Super
was
cool
really
guy
cool.
and
Yeah.
incredibly hardworking.
And listen
like
to-
you said, he goes to work.
Yeah.
Then comes
Yeah.
back, goes over there and brews.
Right.
Later in the day or in the evening. Or
And what's incredible is they not only make this fantastic beer, and you see all the taps. There's video there. All the taps they have. There's a lot of beers.
yeah.
They also make the most amazing pizza. They have one of those
Oh, yes.
Italian pizza
One of those
domes,
brick oven
the brick
dome,
one.
yeah.
Oh my God, their pizza, the best on the Outer Banks. They're unbelievable.
Pizza's
And
awesome.
We got like 5 pizzas when we went there. Came
Yeah.
home with them that night. It was really great.
And it's a cool setup where they have the wall of beers.
Yeah.
And when you go in, you get this little wrist. What do you call it? Wristband.
Yeah, you got a wristband.
Yeah, and it's
and
got-
you use that to pay for your beer, and then you settle your tab.
And you
at
settle
the
with
end.
your tab at the end. But you buy them by the ounce.
Right.
So you can go up, show your wristband,
Yeah.
get an ounce or get 16 ounces.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and then you can sample a bunch of different beers and then decide what you want to drink.
It's a way cool place. Everybody there is great. I mean, the vibe in that place is just. These guys love what they're doing. They work their asses off. And Darrell talked to us about how hard it is, because here on the island, your season stops around October.
Yeah.
You're real. I mean, September actually. So you're working your ass off to make all your money, from May through September, and then things get real quiet. So you got to make it work. You got to work really hard to make it work during those peak months.
Well,
tough.
one of the things that he talked about that I liked when we were talking to him, he talked about how they try to extend the season a little bit, that Thanksgiving is real big here.
Yeah.
But at Christmas time, all the places, I guess, do a different Christmas theme. I
Yeah.
think he said theirs was the Grinch, right?
Yeah, theirs
this
was
past year.
Yeah, the Grinch. But everybody has like a punch card.
Yeah.
And you go to all these different places at Christmas. It's a whole thing up and down the island. It's really cool.
And they're all raising money for charity.
Yeah, that's the other thing about Whalehead, and they're always doing. When we first went there last year, they had the thing for autism right there.
Yeah.
They got the firefighters booth there. They got the Wild Horses Foundation that you can donate, and they're always raising money and raising awareness of all these great causes, which that's just real community work. They're such good, they're just great, really great people and great brewery. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really had
Well,
fun.
the other interesting thing he was saying that as we sat and talked to him, and I don't think we got this on the video, but he talks about how, like, they have to brew a real variety.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, one
That's
week
right.
you got an IPA crowd.
Yeah.
Next week you have a stout crowd.
Yeah, and you have a sour crowd.
Then you have a sour crowd
Yeah.
come in, and he is like,
You got to feel the vibe and then brew according to what's going on.
What's going on
that week or those couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, and he said, right now the crowd is very different because we're here before, like,
we're off season right now.
colleges and stuff let out.
Right.
He says, a couple weeks you have a totally different crowd here.
Yeah.
So but it was very cool.
Yeah, very cool. Love that place. Love the Outer Banks.
Oh yeah.
We love the house we're in. We're gonna have to rent this one again.
Oh yeah, no, this is a good one. I mean, we've rented some houses. Like I said, that first one. Oh my God, that was painful. but we had no money, so hey, why not?
Well, hopefully that gives you a little taste of the Outer Banks.
Of the Outer Banks. So so hey, if you like us, hit like, share us, follow us, send us comments and feedback. Tell us we suck.
Dudes.